Okay. Guten Morgen. I have just showered, so my hair is wet. So you are going to get silly faces and silly pictures of me until such time as I feel up to changing it. So, I don't know how many of you saw the apology letter from Zoss yesterday, but let's get that going up. Doo-ba-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo. Doo-ba-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo. Here we go. Twemmer automaton. 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 Here you go. This is the studio director. Good morning. As Matt Führer apologizing to us all for the downtime on PS and extending the time of the event. So I don't know if my event time up there is correct or not. I don't think so. Something interesting to take away from that for me, good morning, was that they said the issue itself was caused by a service problem between ESO and the PSN platform and was entirely our fault. Now, that worries me because that means I hope nobody is in trouble over there because, like, that worries me. You know, people make mistakes. I honestly think they don't have enough staff. I would suspect that that would alleviate a lot of the problems as if they had more people. I know they're hiring. So if you guys are looking for a job, they're hiring right now. Go take a look on their webpage. I know they're looking for a bunch of jobs. I was feeling like crap this morning, and I don't know how much of it is my leftovers from my shot, but I've been dealing with a lot of fatigue, and no, it doesn't seem to matter how early I go to bed, I still feel like butt on steak. So that's what's going on with that. Let me check on other things. Got contest stuff going on. I think I should do some building today. I think that would be a good idea for everyone. The European Home Contest, I believe, has 48 hours left. So if you're a Euro and you've been working on that, good luck to you. I don't expect that would be a quick thing to do. Good morning. They were supposed to do a European house, European style house. So I give you. Oh, J Hart posted his thinger. Let me go put this up on my Discord. J Hart got around to posting his contest information. This is important business. Here we go. I'll give you the link as well, and then we'll read it together. Pampered Pets, April 29th. Pamper your pet. Go over the top to make your pet as happy as can be. Food, toys, bedding, etc. Can be a more traditional to best domestic pet, or really any of the pet collectibles. Since screenshots will be gathered, please no character pathing. Focus is on creativity. I asked, and your pet said they aren't going to be happy with any old yarn ball. Top 6 creatively pampered pets. PCEU, PCNA. So if you guys have a house that could fit that, there you go. Good morning. I'm not sure. Hey, Shenzi, thank you. I haven't figured out what, you know, I haven't really thought about housing in a while because I've been so sick. And real life has just sort of overshadowed any interest I had. So I would like to do some housing stuff. think that would be good for me. So we'll pick something and work on it. Pick on it and work on it. But yeah, I don't know. What would a cool pet be? I don't think like a regular cat or dog house, unless it's really weird, is going to get the kind of attention that J-Heart's looking for. So I would assume mechanical pets might be interesting, or fairies, or something that you can do weird things with would probably be very interesting. Good morning. Oh, what a good morning. Oh, what a good day. I've got a wonderful feeling. Nothing is going my way. All right. Catio! That's cute. My husband wants to make a catio for us, for our cats. Speaking of, my husband got word back from the vet on just now on Van Gogh that found something wrong with his urine. Good morning. So they are doing a little bit further testing. I have a guess as to what it could be, but it's good to find that they finally found something wrong, in the sense that I've been saying for months that there's something wrong, and everyone's been telling me that he's fine. Hey, Listy. So it's nice to know that when I trust my guts, they do find something wrong. This is our second vet too, not the first vet. Well, yeah, the first vet I don't really like as much, and my husband was saying that he likes this one better, to the point where he had the records transferred over to this vet. The first vet was the one that we kind of took care of him during the time that he was in the shelter, but they aren't catching stuff, and I'm not comfortable with that. So I'm glad that, you know, at least they found a couple of things in this time around that might answer things. We'll see. But it's good to know that I have a feeling I know what it is. So hopefully I'm right, and it's something they can treat. Good morning, everyone. Oh, if you guys see, I need to give money to Hello Ditties, and I don't know their real life name. In game, rather. I need to give them the monies. Also, exclamation point potato is open. Make sure you enter. 50,000 gold giveaway every day. PCNA, PCEU. So if you want monies for building, go ahead and do it. All right, we're loading. I'm doing a lot better today. We'll go over to Grass Fortress, and then we'll look at that house. All right. So, yeah, I'm doing better. I was bad this morning, but this ring, I think, yeah, I got my first shot 2 days ago, and I think it was kind of kicking my ass yesterday. But I also think that I was really worried about my cat, and I think more than anything, it's probably the cat issue that was making me feel bad. Worried about Mr. Go. Mr. Van Gogh, everybody. Worried about my little boy. He's got his face sticking out the window right now. He's in the back. It's pretty warm here, and so we have the back door open for them to look out, and he's got his face plastered on it. Both of them are big fans of the back door being open. Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, it's a shot. Yes, that does sound kind of confusing, doesn't it? Woo, sorry. No, 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 no. That's adorable, though. Good. Yeah, they found blood in his urine and bacteria, which is why they didn't find crystals, so it's not that. So, based on what they found in his urine and what I looked up, I'm hoping that it is a kidney infection, because kidney infections are treatable. They cause weight loss. They go on antibiotics, and I'm hoping that that's all it is. And then I'm going to be pretty pissed because of the fact that he's been in pain now for months, you know, and we've basically been drugging him instead of getting him help. Even though we've taken him to the vet 2 times each. Yeah, the second shot everyone I've talked to has had mild to severe reactions to. But the reality is that no matter how bad it is, you don't want COVID. I have family members now who don't have sense of smell anymore. Can't feel their toes because long term the effects of COVID, even if you survive it, is not good. Not good. Yeah. So even if the side effects suck, yes, be a strong, toughy tuna. You can get through it. You're going to be okay. Just, be strong so that we don't want you to die. We don't want you to have long-term horrors. So please, horrors. I can't speak today. Not horrors. Horrors might be good. Horrors, not so good. Yeah, my husband got the sore arm. He thinks his stomach is a little weird, or neck is a little weird, but I'm tired. I've seen a lot of people being upset about the second shot causing a lot of feeling like dirt. But regardless, you gotta do it. You gotta be strong. Oh, great. Now I have dragon wings. That's cool looking. I mean, I like the angel wings, but the dragon wings are pretty nifty. Hope you don't mind that we're running around doing stuff while I'm on my character, while I'm talking to you, but it does look cool. I'm a dragon tato. Yeah, I've seen some of my friends in my posts that they're miserable, but I could just, one of them is kind of a drama queen, so maybe that's could be part of it. Who knows? One more pull. I'm gonna delete this because this is from last time. Is one more pull gonna do another contest? Because that was pretty cool. Yeah, everybody does. It's true. At least that's what I'm hearing, is that everybody gets it a little bit different. Plus, we're all getting different shots, so it's hard to even say. Like my mom got Johnson & Johnson, I got Moderna. I know a lot of people getting Pfizer, so who knows, right? That's true, Crandom. One guy had a 100-degree fever and was complaining about feeling like dirt. Now, I mean, I'll be honest with you, with my illness, I have a 100-degree fever pretty much 2 to 3 days a week. So, it sucks, but yeah, that's what I got, Moderna. Oh, teddy bear. I use my teddy bear to block out the sun because it's hard to see. Ooh, a fireplace grate. Yeah, I have to get that too. I also have to get my pneumonia shot. I'm just made of shots this year. That's so funny though that Diametra thought when I was using the word shot that I meant I was drinking. No, not so much. Not so much fun as that. Diametra, you've made my day. That's hilarious. It's something so wonderful about having a world community on here, as we learn so much about each other's language and history and whatnot that I otherwise wouldn't know. And I'm a big fan of history and stuff like that, and learning about other cultures. So this is great for me. I love it. All right. So we were talking about contests. It's the reason. We've got post theory. Let me delete this. Some of the older ones are confusing. NA, crime scene, with that one's done. So, okay, Aether Realm, April 30th. What is that one? This is the restaurants, bars, eateries. I did enter that one. Woohoo! I entered one. Yay! With my cliff shade. Happy to hear that I entered one. I'm going to try to enter more. I'm going to try to go back to the way that I used to be, where I entered a lot of them, because I think it's good for my brain. Whatever brain I have. Sorry, the crows demand that I give them stuff. So I have to feed the crows. It's important. You would understand if you've met them. They get their feelings hurt if you don't. They tell you that. They're like, what audacity! I'm just as good as any other bird. They are, aren't they though? Pushy and mouthy, exactly. But cute. My birds, the birds outside are eating my house again. They do that. We are going to have to get new siding sooner or later. My husband's on a cleaning kick too. I mean a building kick. He's like doing all sorts of, what's the word? Repair, like home repair and stuff. So he wants to redo the bathroom entirely, and I'm like, can we just do the first part? You wanted to change the toilet. Let's change the toilet, okay? That's fine. I get it. I don't want to rip out the vanity, and I don't want to rip out everything else yet until we get one thing done, because he will end up... They are eating the outside of my house. They're pecking at it. There's wood. There's wormies in the wood. And they want to eat the worms. So they peck at it. until they get the worms out. And so I hear this doot, 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 doot. It is funny. It's adorable. So you hear them pecking at the wall. It's because they're trying to get the buggies out and eat them. Which, I guess, thanks, bugs. In real life, yes, yes, yes. In real life, there's I have a certain kind of siding that is well known as having this problem. And the house was sided with it when we got it. Otherwise, the siding is fine, but I'm a little worried because if I do pull down the siding and we re-side the house, we're going to end up having to do a lot more than just re-side the house. I gotta say, we're going to end up having to do new insulation, and we're going to have to probably get it. Just a lot of work. Yep, that doesn't surprise me. Vultures? Where the heck are you again, Shenzi? We get hawks. So there's that. New Jersey? New Jersey has vultures? My aunt lives in New York City, and she takes pictures of all sorts of weird animals, like parrots and stuff that they have now in New York City. Just weirdness. When I lived in Los Angeles, we'd have all sorts of weird birds. But that's not too surprising because it's a warm temperature, right? But New Jersey is surprising to me. I guess it makes some sense because vultures are scavengers, and New Jersey probably has dead animals like any other place. Weird. Weird. But one thing that I didn't know, which I find to be fascinating, is that the bald eagle does not make that scree noise that you always hear on TV that they use for the voice of the bald eagle. They actually have a really stupid voice that sounds squeaky and high-pitched and doesn't sound cool. So what they do is they use the red-tailed hawk's scree whenever they're trying to pretend that it's a bald eagle. What's interesting about that is that we have red-tailed eagles around here, so I hear that a lot, and I keep like thinking of, you know, TV or the movies with that. It's weird. TP. Okay. There we go. It's a very unusual. Let me see if I can show you what I mean. Red-tailed hawk call. You'll recognize it. That's the red-tailed hawk, right? So it's the one you're used to hearing for a bald eagle. Come on, say it. He's just staring. That's the noise of a bald eagle. That's a bald eagle. See what I mean? So they use the red-tailed hawk to sound like a bald eagle, so the bald eagles sound like chirpy. You'd never know. Isn't that odd? Today you learned. I think it's odd anyway. Ah! Did I lose you all? Or are you all doing your writs and stuff? I think you're all dead. Yeah, it's true. It's all we ever do is writs. All we ever do is writs, writs, writs. Writs and dailies, writs and dailies. Ah, I don't raid. I'm lame. Funny Homes contest from ESO Housing Network due April 22nd. February? Listen to me. April 22nd. If you guys are interested, they're a multi-platform Discord that does housing stuff. So you may be interested. I don't know. Might be a thing. Aw. That's good of you. I'm not a raider. I am bad at playing. So I avoid raiding because I'm bad at it, at everything. Alright, next. Let's talk about more contests. Alright, the next one after that is DDA, April 10th, Small Homes, Homes of the Gods. Now, I may actually enter this. I was working on Hermaeus Mora's house. Housing's Finest Builders, April-May build contest, due May 31st, is build a library. And then we just talked about Pampered Pets. So there you go. We've got J Hart's Pampered Pets. So those are the current contests. I hope he ended up back with his mate and everything was okay. Island collaboration? Let me go look at that. I did say to the library. Let me see about the island. Oh, I didn't include that one. Okay. Apparently, the island collaboration. I did do the library. I did talk about that one. I didn't know what the collaboration was. So I'll check in on that in a bit. But for now, I'm going to be tasty and garlicky. In the rain. We're almost done. Then we'll look at our house. No, go ahead. Color. What are you coloring? I'm just curious what you're, what you're coloring. Hello. I still would like me in a basket. I think I look really good in that Easter basket emote. But they only have that during Easter. It kind of sucks. Alright, let me look at my list. I have people who have asked me for tourages. Alright, request a stream tour. Oh, never heard that before. Alright, 2 of these are EU. So those don't go right now. What else do we have? Ugh. My mails are just not responsive ever since their changes. I don't know what their deal is. Yeah, I look good in the basket, don't I? Alright. Let's go to... Elizabeth and Austin, the retreat. I really thought you were serious, and I was just like, okay, I color. I have an app that colors. I see nothing wrong with coloring. Hello, Grey Best! All right. We are in Elizabeth and Austin's retreat. This is 693 out of 700. It is a linchal. Look at how lovely the coloring is of the lighting. Oh, always. Always, always. Because you guys are so talented. But I do want to do a little work on one of my own. Oh, pretty. Thinking about it. Hello, Azabi. Oh dear, I didn't open all my boxes. How can we have a jubbly if you haven't opened all your boxes? Hello. Look at all these different plants. I'm guessing this is the botany garden, right? Because there's so much botany stuff going on in here. But you could also game. I like the coloring. I think the flowers are beautiful. And then we've got the forge over here. Handmade, of course, because there is no forge really in that game. I mean, in that house. This appears to be a crafting house. I'm a garlic. Well, what happened is I took a shower this morning kind of later than I normally do, so my hair is soaking wet and just all over the place. So I decided I was just going to have filters today. So you'll all just have to live with me looking silly. So this is a very nicely done crafting house in the fact that they added items that look right for the kind of crafting. This is sewing, so you've got all sorts of sewing stuff around. It's a rainy garlic kind of day, apparently. I mean, I am a rainy garlic. Oh, this is nice. I put together a little, like, scene, I want to call it. Like a scene with the statue and the fire and everything. And then this is probably for prayer to your ancestors. A little spot to sit outside. Well, they have some nice sorter things for Tupperware again nowadays. My husband got them. They hold all the tops all nicely sorted and they make it easier to deal with. Oh, pretty. That's a clever idea. Putting the Ayrleid stone in that makes it look like it's glowing from the inside. Nice wallpaper. And then we have a kitchen. This house is really hard to get bright. It's a dark house. So my suggestion is that if you're comfortable with this kind of lighting, which might make sense for this house because it's got a lot of temple-y feels that should be somewhat dark, then I would say fine. But if you do want to make it a little bit brighter, my suggestion would be hiding the clockwork tubes underneath the floor on the first floor and on the second floor from the ceiling. And that way you get a lot more light. Although this room is lit pretty well. So you may not need to do it on your second floor. Looks like they're gambling. Understood, understood. Or the sides, as Azalea says, yes. But lots of meeting spaces, lots of talking spaces. Very nice. I'm going to switch characters and then we'll look at another house. Do 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 do. So pet houses, I might have some stuff for that for us to look at while I'm switching. Let me pull them up. I've got small structures, which are, I have put all of my pet houses in. Okay. Some of these are going to be pet houses, some are not. Let's see. That's an itty bitty chicken coop. Isn't that adorable? That's by Rongar. Then this is a bigger chicken coop by Oakberry. Hold on. Stables. I mean, I guess you could do a stables. No reason why you can't for J Heart. Forgive my little spazzing through this, but... Oh, doghouse. Look at the little doghouse. Mr. Dude Guide, sir. Fairy houses. No one says that you can't use a fairy for this. Yeah. J Heart is suggesting that we use, you know, whatever pet we want. And there are fairy pets. So you could use fairies. This is a little guar house. Maybe he should put that in the rules so people don't mess up. This is a butterfly habitat by Lilith. Not sure what that was. Okay, that's it for small structures. Yeah. How do you pamper an animal? I mean, I don't know. He did say he didn't want pathing, which is helpful for him to actually say in there. But if he doesn't want stables, he should say no stables. Because that's a pet. And fits in a screenshot. You want to make sure that all of these fit in a screenshot because that's all you're going to get. I don't understand why he tours them. He should just have a screenshot contest. Yeah. Honestly, I haven't in a while, Evil. I really haven't. It's just he's not been hitting me with these small themes. They just don't touch my imagination anymore. I like the bigger themes. All right, let's go to a house. The next one is, we'll do the Kaiser Nick's Sisters of the Sands. It's true. That's true. It is. But he's a lot of fun to watch. He definitely can be extremely entertaining. All right. We're in Kaiser Nick's Sentinel apartment. And this is lovely. Look at the... I mean, this is only 100 slots, but they have 87 full, which means... What have I done? Oh. Did I do something wrong that you can't see? Did I cover something up? Or are you talking about him? I'm losing my mind. Did I do something wrong? Here's all the stuff in the cubbies. This is Kaiser Nick allowing me to see all of their homes. I love the kitchen touches. Oh, cool! And we've got a cozy little bed, and I'm not sure what's going on here, but there's some sort of story to be had, I think. Oh, okay. What is that? Oh, that's that power dwarven thing. Yeah. So, I mean, proof positive that you can put a very complex house build even inside a small area. Right? Very nice. And it has a kitty. Can't go wrong with a kitty. We'll spend more time on the more ones in the future, but at the moment, I'm gonna turn this in. Making funny faces at you. Oh, funny face garlic. Squirrel! Brain squirrel. Brain squirrels. We'll go look at the second house. Have you given him... Has he seen it, Azalea? Has he seen your full house of pets? I would assume he has. But don't you have a mechanical pet house where they eat all the mechanical stuff? Azalea? Or am I misremembering who has that? Like where they're eating cogs and stuff? Let me just empty this out. So, doesn't matter. Doesn't have to be crazy. It can be a normal, ordinary house that you just want people to see. Well, I mean, that's kind of a pet house, isn't it? Oops. You could do that again, because that's a pet house. But I don't know if you want to, because you've already done it. All right, next house. Actually, switch. Never mind. All right, next one. Roadie. No, wait, it says. Wait, Callan hold. Yes to all. Dark Hunter 2355, home away from home. Yeah, but they were pets. They were, you used the pets as the, as the creatures in it, didn't you, Azalea? That would count. Yeah, believe it or not, people do enjoy even small homes. So this is Dark Hunter, who posted a zillion homes this morning or yesterday morning, and I was so happy to see that. Let me just change something, keep mind. you have 12. All right, there we go. I think you should. I think you really should, honestly. Now, there's a lot to see here, like this apple tree. I use the crab apple tree with apples on the bottom so that it looks like you have beautiful garden. All right, this is annoying me. I need quick tab thingies. This character is not set up for touring properly, and it should be. So there we go. Look at the little gardening stuff going on. It's got pretty flowers and edging. See, more apple trees. The front walkway is lined with butterfly bushes. So you get this view of constantly releasing butterflies at all times. It's a really pretty effect. And then up here, they built a stairway up to the second floor so you can look out and have a gorgeous view on all sides of the rift. I mean, you could make use the blob. That'd be weird. And then the interior, they made separate sections. So they broke it up with walls. And this will be the bedroom. This is the bathroom. They've got toilet paper over here is that cup that most people use as toilet paper. They have hand soap, you know. Lots of little touches of detail, which is nice. Over here they have shelves with the books, some artwork, spot to sit by the fire. And then over here, look at the floor. They replaced the floor with rock. So it's perfect for a kitchen. It's like, you know, they didn't want the wood floors to get ruined. Here's a sink, handmade. And then breakfast. Yeah, it's a really cozy house. You can do a lot with it. All right. Let's switch to main me. Yeah. Mine has a bathroom too for that house. Here. Let me get on Big Me. It does. I don't recall, honestly. I should have looked when I was there. Maybe somebody knows off the top of their head, but I don't remember. All right, I won't be a garlic anymore. I'll be a berry. We're going to be food today. Oh, goodness, Fiendish. How embarrassing. You're probably right. Oh my goodness. Now yeah, I see it. My bad. Ugh. I has the dumb today. You're absolutely right. I should have known that. Well, I make mistakes. At least I'm honest. Now I have bunny ears and pink wings. Oh, stop, Fiendish. You're allowed to correct me. I would rather be corrected than not and have like wrong information going to people. You're fine. You're fine, you're fine, you're fine. I am happy that you are feel comfortable to do that because I need that. I need that because I'm not, you know, things are just going to get worse as time goes on, as my disease advances. So I need the help. So don't feel bad. I am fine. I've learned how to accept my limitations. Yep, you're right. Look at that floor. You could see it. That is the base floor. I am a raspberry, I'll have you know. I'll have you know. Yeah. So I covered up the floor so you can't even see it because I'm a moron. But let's pick up the carpet. There. See it? They did it. They had it open for reasons. Very smart. And then let me undo. Z. Boom. This is my Autumnscape. It's not as nicely done, but it's here because it's a joke. The whole thing is a joke. Here's my bathroom now. So it's not going to be as detailed as someone who might want to do a more cozy home, character home. Mine's just supposed to be a joke. All right. Let's look at Vihale's bouldertree. They are potato. I don't think they mind. I'm indexing. I'm catching up on my indexing. So you guys are going to get to see I'm pretty far behind still, but I'm still working on it. But the last couple of days I gave up on the whole asking ahead of time, so there is going to be, for the most part, just... There might be some angry people in the future, but I just don't have the energy for it. So, sorry. Alright. No. Alright. We got... this is Vihale's bouldertree, 400 out of 400. And it looks lovely at night. Apparently I came at just the right time. It reminds me of jewels. Like the way that the flowers in the front look. Like, look at this. The house itself looks like a part of a necklace or a jewel to me. And I think it's really pretty. And then we have painting. This house I marked down as I should... Look at this multi-step waterfall. If you do not have the waterfalls, you should be doing the Somerset quests right now. So you get both the boxes and the waterfalls. Because you need a certain number of Somerset quests in Eleanor in order to unlock the waterfall. And it's such a useful piece of furnishing stuff that you really should get on it. And there's a pottery maker. Isn't it though? It is. It's a beautiful, perfect time of day for it. It's very glowy. We've even got a glowy guar. It is. It's very peaceful floral. So, okay, we definitely don't have a Bosmer home in the sense that it can't be somebody who follows the pact. Yay! Congratulations! Because if they followed the pact, they'd have been swallowed up by now. Although maybe that's where they went. But not everybody, not all Bosmer follow the pact. That's okay. The crystals really make the books stand out. And then they have a lovely bathroom and a sitting spot for dinner. It's a vegan fish. It's true. Goodbye, gold. It's good. Absolutely true. And then out here, in addition to that, I think they're making dyes. If I had to guess, I'd say they're making dyes. This is very cool. All right. To reach. Oh God, yeah. I don't know what they're gonna... Geez, what are they going to do? Bye-bye, money. Oh, oh, don't go away. Don't go away. I didn't mean for this to happen, but since it has, don't go away. I don't know if they've said. Have they said? Ah, man! You suck! Just as I got there. Ah! Hate you. You have to do the dailies, the ones given out by the guys in the middle of town who are yelling at you. Why does that always happen to me? I don't get it. Why does that happen to me all the time? I'm always missing out on harrow storms. You're a new shrub. A shrubbery. Ah, she's up! I'm gonna miss! I'm gonna miss it! I'm gonna miss it! Ah! Why do I keep almost missing things? Jeez. Die, lady. I am having the worst luck today. Although I did catch this one, at least. Goodness. There's so many things you could do in exercise too, though, because you could build up and you can have a water, like a waterside house, and you can make it really pretty. There's so many different choices for it that it's really hard to pick out just one thing to do with it. And I made mine before I knew all that. I know, I'm happy. At least I got one in time, right? Woohoo! There's the other one. I'm probably gonna miss that one too. Yeah, there's no way I'm making that one in time. Basic spooky. 2 accounts, you crazy. Yeah, I don't know. We'll look at another house. All right. Wait. Ask. Okay. Twin Arches. Tienchi. Misty Mountain Teas. Misty Mountain Teas. Hopefully not with a raspberry flavor, because then I'm gonna get squished. Squish! Squished stabbies. Lots of effects I see. Oh my goodness! Tienchi! Holy crow! This is twin arches. Oh my gosh. Wow. What a transformation. Wowzers. Look at the detail. Oh no! Can't have potatoes or raspberries, I tells you. I love the inclusion of EHT in this too. It's not just stunning cobbling. It's also got really cool, although the cobbling is something else. It's also got nice EHT stuff. Saunterer's Soother, turmeric, honey, warm milk. Climber's Cooler, matcha, lemon, ice. Walker's Warmer, Rooibos, which is red tea. Cinnamon and cayenne. Woof! House specials, tienchi's tonic, ginseng, orange, ginger, and honey, and mountain mist, mint, juniper bitters, and birch syrup. I would try that. Beautiful. And look at this view. Oh my gosh. Stunning. You really, really nailed it, Tienchi. Oh, gorgeous. A bunch of them sound good. I'm lagging. Sorry about the lag. Yeah. Beautiful fireplace. Look at this little section here. This probably looks best at daytime, but it's really very beautiful. This part looks best at daytime. We got a closed door, faux door, and then you just look out here. A really beautiful tea house. What a fabulous job, Tienchi. You blown me away. Fantastic work. Oh, that is EHT as well. That's called scenery. And it's really good here because it covers up, it helps enclose you in a feeling of, you know, you're enclosed, you can't see the desert around you. It's all outside, yeah. There is no interior of the twin arches. It's all exterior. Beautiful. No red. It is really pretty. It makes me jealous. I don't know if you guys have been doing the Briar Rock stuff or Mark Hearth, but it's nice to have you guys do it with me because it's one of the more painful ones. But I want the Mark Hearth stuff, you know? Although I haven't built anything. You do in Markarth. The Markarth dailies. Yeah, the plans. An idea that I shouldn't do this? All of them. Yeah, you should do all of the ones that you can get in Markarth. Yeah, I feel obligated to. That's why I'm having trouble with it. Well, no. It's hard to get the plans. It's honestly like it's very hard to have them drop sometimes. So you're not wrong. Sorry, I was getting involved with somebody was saying that somebody was saying that I forget her name. Oh my god, Devil Dogette was advertising for another guild, but she wasn't looking for another Spalier guild. She wasn't advertising for a guild. She was advertising her services as a builder. So I just had to clear that up so she didn't get in any trouble and kicked out of the guild or anything for doing something stupid, when realized she was just advertising for her housing services, not for a guild. I can't get my heart into that spare build thing, a spare bank thing. I feel guilty about it. I'm a big old baby when it comes to that. Yeah. I know. But, you know, it did look like she was advertising a guild if you read it, not knowing clearly what she was. Like, if you're not a housing person, you may not have realized that that's what she was advertising. It wasn't entirely clear. Perhaps not the best of advertisements for that reason, but it wasn't for a guild. She just was offering to design your house. Yeah, it does feel like work. Sure, of course you can. I don't care. Promote yourself. Hey, Delicia. I am very much pro networking, pro support, offers, whatever. Help each other out. That's why we're here. Yeah, you go crazy, Salvis. You go crazy. I mean, I've been telling people even to advertise for their personal businesses. Like, if you have like a Etsy account or something like that, please feel free to advertise it. I want you to be able to. I want us all to succeed, and the best way to do that is to network. It's a sad truth, but it is the truth. And I have a channel in my Discord called Promote Yourself or something like that, you know. And I mean it. Go ahead and promote anything or offer things or whatever. I don't care. I can't find the last one, guys. I suck at this. Ugh, isn't that the worst? I used to clean a lot more than I do now. My husband does most of the cleaning. When I was working as an attorney, I was making enough money that I had the ability to have a maid and come in, like, you know, once every 2 weeks to do the heavy cleaning. I did all the straightening and whatnot, but he didn't lift a finger, so I got my I hired maids basically to come in every 2 weeks and do the heavy cleaning, and it was great. But my current husband, when I moved in with him, he refused, absolutely refused. That's great. He's like, no, he was too proud to get maids to come into the house. Certainly now with COVID, it's probably not good idea, but back then it wasn't a problem. And he's like, no, I'm too proud. And so he ended up ending up doing all of it himself. It's true, but it looks bad after a while, doesn't it? Don't you think? Like, at first maybe not, but after a while, but dust gathered up doesn't look terribly good. That's just my theory. Like, when it's thick. And plus, it's not so bad when you have other people do it. Like, if you're out of the house while they're cleaning or whatnot, that usually is a pretty decent way to go about it. But, you know, with my husband, it's just like, he insists he has to do it. So, I whatever. You want to do it, you do it. You're a weirdo, but you do it. Let's try out, I'm afraid to even do Zendira's new house because I don't know my way around, but let's go to siomah's Zero. I know siomah's okay with me visiting. I have to, Cardi sent me over the newest version of EHT that he is working on. I have not yet tested it. I am going to start, I am planning to start testing it today. This is cyrodilic, siomahh, High Elf Outpost. Look at this gardening. This is cool. I like the fences. There's like High Elf stuff, but what is that? There's like a story. Yeah, he's always putting out new versions. He's testing one right now, and I'm beta testing it for him. As soon as I'm done with the stream, I'm going to install it. I haven't had the time because I've been so sick this morning. Look at the star. That's the Sijic table. They just buried it in the floor, and it makes it look like a star. I mean, I guess it makes sense because you've got High Elf, but you've also got other races who are in the Alliance, I suppose. What is that? Is that that's a map. Oh, that's a map, and it's just the angle I'm looking at it. Okay. Yeah, it's got a lot of different things going on with it, but he wants me to test it first, mainly because when I have some needs for things. to be a certain way in order for me to stream and keep track of everything, it is great clutter. I love the fish sticking out of the fish stew. The window adaptation by using that eagle. This makes sense. The inside of the house is very clean. The outside of the house, where they have, you know, an Argonian egg, I think, and a Khajiit house, Khajiit tents, they don't really care about these people. They just shove them out here, I think, with the broken stuff. So it's interesting. That must be the stable then. Let's see if we see a harrow storm. Harrow storm! I will go over to EU. I will test, go look at a bunch of houses, and I will end up, yeah, words. Words are hard. Words. I have no words. I lost my train of thought completely. Alright, reach plan. Lost Valley Redoubt. You lucky duck, you! Congo rats. Wow. Are you gonna learn it? See, I think that's important to know about yourself, because some people care very much about who it's intended for, and some people don't. Some people just throw things together eclectically that they like. And normally I can tell those homes. I can say, you know, this looks right together, this doesn't look right together. But you know when you're going in a house that it does matter to that person, because you can tell that they're putting together certain racial or cultural items together for a reason. It's usually pretty easy to tell that. So it's not like everybody has to do that. But I do think that I can usually pick up when it matters to someone. I like to tell myself I can pick up when it matters to somebody. Because there are some people that all they do is very traditional, like, dark elf builds or traditional whatever. Yeah, I try to honor what the person is going for. So if they just are, they're going for a traditional Khajiit house, for example, you're not going to see a lot of unique things there. You're going to see a traditional take on a Khajiit house. So you have to value it for what it is, which is a traditional take. Yeah. Whereas in somebody else's house that's very different, I would be looking for, oh, how did you make this different? That kind of thing. All right, let's go to... Gosh, Mage's Septum, I'm scared of you. I don't want to... Look at all of these Varla Sevillas. I'm going to have to go to one of them, aren't I? All right, Jaclynn, I know you're okay with me looking at your stuff. Rogue's Ruin. Just sometimes it's... Also, I have to admit, my brain sort of goes there to who lives here. That may not be the best way to do it. Well, that's what Green Love is saying, is they tend to do what they think looks good. Rogue's Ruin. 2 people here, 638 items, 8 effects. Well, then, you know, if you ever do that and you want to share the story, feel free to post it in my Discord. I think I should just add a channel for background stories for homes, information on homes, so that people can share them. So there's a dock, and then there looks like there's supplies being moved into the dock. And there's a pearl in there in the Jester's coffer. That's okay. Honestly, it's okay. It's one of those things that, believe me, I'm so behind on building right now. I do want to get, I want to steal the idea from Azalea. Was it Azalea's house who had the Hermaeus Mora? I want to steal the eyes that they used because I think it's a good idea. I have not yet, Silvervind. I'm sorry. I'm not myself. I've been very ill, and so I'm just sort of. I was gonna go over to EU tonight and ask people for permission. So tomorrow, I promise I will do EU instead of just doing mostly dailies. I promise. Let me just prepare, and then tomorrow I'll have prepared. I'm sorry. This is not normally here. They made this very corally and pretty. And then here's the... This is interesting. Is this a portal? No. I wonder why that's there. Huh. Beautiful, though. Yeah, I think that certain houses need portals. I think that certain houses are missing that, and it would be really nice to have it. I don't know how likely it is, but I certainly... Thank you. I certainly have been promoting it with Cardi whenever I get a chance. I've been telling him. There's a big difference between, for example, copying someone's idea for Hermaeus Mora's mushroom eyes, right? As opposed to taking an entire build or most of a build and copying it like that. One element, we all do that. Like, if you see an element that you like, I don't know anyone who hasn't started with that element and then riffed on it. I think that's normal. But I think what the problem comes when people take more than one little element and then they start copying an entire build. Like happened to Ula. Somebody took her entire build and copied it practically item for item without permission. Some people, this is a treasure room, don't mind if you copy their build item for item, but you have to ask. Sometimes people even ask for individual elements, which is not a bad plan either. There is a snot under here, multiple snots. I'm adorable. I'm adorable. I am a cookie. I'm a chocolate chip cookie. I would love a chocolate chip cookie. So here's Lyranth, that Dramora. Very, very Ayrleid over here. It is cute. It's well done with the little snots in it. I think the thing is a lot of people really like Ayrleid, and so I guess you're going to see a lot of Ayrleid, full-on alien houses. These are going to be, especially the ones that are released right away. I think you're going to see a lot of Ayrleid builds. Whereas later you might see some people using, like, for example, Um, a lot of what to use Fiendish as an example. Fiendish will take a house that has like, I don't know, a strong theme to it, like Lake Mire or something, and then completely ignore the build of the house and just make something inside it that's completely different. I think you're going to see more of that stuff as time goes on, but the first builds you're probably going to see out of it are going to be the Ayrleid. I'm really looking forward to what Ayrleid does with it, because Ayrleid is in love with Ayrleid and has built many Ayrleid homes before they even released any of this stuff. Look at this pool. So I really am curious to see what they do with it. Here's the 3 pools that I think it was Azalea was saying to me. She covered up one of them. So here are the 3. This overlook has 3 pools. It's enormous, this place. Yeah, they're enormous. I probably missed stuff, but over there we have the Comet. The open water area is really nice too. Tienchi, were you on when I toured your twin arches? 'Cause holy crow, that house is genius. What you've done with it is spectacular. You did an amazing job on your twin arches. Can you get up there? I just wanted to tell you, if you weren't on for it, we toured it and it was amazing. Oh, good. I'm glad you got to see it, because it was beautiful. I think this is as high as you can go. Hey, Jaclynn, if I miss anything, let me know, because I don't know this house that well yet. So it's entirely possible that I would miss something in it unintentionally. And I think tienchi, it means a lot to me that you're incorporating EHT into it as well. Even though I'm not the creator of EHT, I pour a lot of my heart into beta testing, into support, into trying to help Cardi out with all of that. Ooh, yay! It just started. With all of that stuff, because Cardi is my friend and I care about him. And so it means a lot to me to see people using the stuff that I work hard on, and that it means a lot to me to see that. And also it means a lot to me to see my friend be, you know, people use the stuff that he created, which is fantastic for me to see. It makes me feel really good, because he's a great guy. Where's the... Oh, right as the pikes all went down, too. I know a lot of people don't like it, and that's okay, I understand. But for those of us who do, it's nice to see. It's a matter of taste, it's a matter of style. Everybody's different. And I'm okay with that. Just personally, I like it a lot. There's a lot of times when I'm building these days, when I do build, that I'm like, I couldn't do this without EHT. I really need EHT for this, that, or the other. Oh, good. I'm glad. If nothing else, like I said, it makes me happy that my friend's work is being used. He's a good man. I mean, one of the best people I've ever met, and I mean that. Aw, yay! Yeah, I owe him a lot. I want a window! Give me a window, you jerks. Give me a lead to a window. Alright, let's do another small one. It's you dark hunter's snug bug. Snug bug. Snug pod, not snug bug. I think it's named snug bug. Snug as a pug. Ah, I can't speak. Words. Making words up. I really want Van Gogh back. Van Gogh's information back. I want to hear from the vet again. I'm like really worried about this. Snug as a bug. That's where I got bug from. Look at this. This is a snug pod. Holy cow. You guys, you're just amazing me. Look at what you've made. This is incredible. Make sure you hit !potato for PCNA, PCEU. I give away 50,000 gold. You don't have to be here to win, just to enter. Hello, Ditties. If you're around, I need to know your info so that I can give you your monies from yesterday. I can't believe this. The second floor to this. We've got all sorts of amazing things. Snugpug is a lot bigger than it at first appears. And you can do a lot with it. But I love the reskin. I mean, all the walls are obviously Dwemer on angles. And then Ayrleid over here. And it's just beautiful. I mean, the whole thing is stunning. The vampire recessed lighting, gorgeous. And then the red and turquoise again. That is a very popular color combination lately. Not really sure why, but it's a really popular one, so just so you know. Gorgeous. Gorge! Well, I made it a half an hour more than I expected to. So I'm going to pull it, and then tomorrow, if I'm feeling any better, let's hope I get even longer. Cadstra! I know who that is. That's Masha on EU. So let's hope that tomorrow I am feeling even better. Hopefully I will be. But I will see you all tomorrow. Have a wonderful day. Happy building. And have a good one. Talk to you then. Bye.